Hello everyone. Students at the UL Lafayette Wellness Center know when to go when the bug lays them low. One of the founding fathers of Acadiana will get his spotlight this month. We'll learn more about his story. We all know someone who has fallen in love with Acadiana, but this woman's journey from Alaska has a very special meaning. These stories and more up next on Louisiana Focus. Treating illness in the digital age has meant a lot for new technology, but when it comes to the personal touch, Shayla Lang reports the Wellness Center has changed the way it treats the students.
It used to be that students could simply walk into the Wellness Center on the UL Lafayette campus to be seen by a doctor, but that is no longer the case. The Wellness Center usually takes in walk-in patients, but as of this spring semester, students must have an appointment to be seen.
So in order to make better use of our staff, to make sure that we had just the right amount of people for just the right amount of patients, we decided to redistribute the patients throughout the day instead of having them all rush in at the same time.
According to Dr. Hayes, the clinic will also be making a change to the students' medical reports as well.
Like if they're putting your prescriptions online or anything like that, I can go back and check in case like I need a refill or if I'm going to need to know the name of my prescription later on.
Students have been given positive feedback about the new changes being made to the Saucier Wellness Center. This transition to online medical records will take some time, but in the end, this will make it easier for students to see their lab and test results while keeping the students informed like never before. For Louisiana Focus, I'm Shayla Lang.
The College of the Arts at UL Lafayette is shining a spotlight on one of those who have made Lafayette a creative community. One talented artist really stands out, as we see in this Spotlight report. Each year, the College of the Arts selects one individual, and sometimes they are alumni, and sometimes they are not. Sometimes they are regional artists who have impacted the arts culturally in our area. This year, it's someone who not only is known for his creativity, but is known for his visionary architectural styles. He helped build the community we know as Acadiana today. The Spark honoree himself, Herman Meir.
Right. Well, it's a great honor to be, first of all, given this Lifetime Achievement Award. And, you know, I created this gallery back in the early 80s. This used to be a drawing studio. So it's kind of ironic that I'm showing in the place that I created how many years ago? I don't even want to think about it.
The celebrations of gifts for Herman Meir are tied in with the Festival of Arts held at Fletcher Hall in the College of Arts this March. And it is no surprise to the curator, Michael Ebel, that Herman Meir is the one getting the spotlight this year.
His exhibit opens up this Sunday from 2 to 4, so really great Spark honoree this year.
Everything on display is also for sale, starting at $300 and going as high as $1,000. For Louisiana Focus, I'm Horace Hall. One Alaska woman felt like she was born again when she discovered the swamps and wildlife of Acadiana, and Jared Wise reports that discovery came for her just in time.
Louisiana is known as a sportsman's paradise, a seafood hotspot, and a cultural hub. But to one woman, it means much more. Pat Lentz is an Alaskan native who has fallen in love with Louisiana after taking a road trip throughout the South from Georgia all the way to Cajun country.
And it's been wonderful. We got to swim with the manatees and just see all kind of wildlife and birds and kayak, and just had an amazing adventure with the beaches and met so many people. Louisiana has its own mixture of culture, which is very unique, something I've never encountered before.
In fact, Pat even bought a kayak. What started out as a weekend stop on her trip has now turned into over a month stay in her home away from home.
Oh, kayaking is my zen. And here it's a totally different experience because of the birds and the gators. I'd never seen a gator before. And I respect them, but they're really kind of cool. And the turtles. I'd never heard a turtle before. And if I wouldn't be kayaking, I wouldn't have done that.
But there is something that makes this journey from Alaska to Louisiana so special. It could be her last.
I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, stage 4B, which is ringing the bell at the top, and went through the surgery and then the chemotherapy. And 4 months after the chemotherapy was completed, the cancer came back. And it came back very aggressively. So at that point, I decided I did not want any more treatment, that I wanted to live life to the fullest, that every day was a gift. And so my partner and I flew down, bought a car, bought a trailer, and took off.
However, Pat views the cancer positively, as something that has given her many blessings.
You know, I don't tell everybody I have cancer. It's not necessary. But I have had more gifts. I've met more people and seen and done and just experienced and fallen in love with the swamp. Never saw a swamp before in my life. And it's captured my heart. I can't leave. I've been here a month tomorrow, and I'm going to reserve another month because I love the swamp.
Of course, Pat Lentz eventually will leave. Although her days here are numbered, she walks away with the lesson that you can make plans, but you can never plan the outcome. For Louisiana Focus, this is Jared Waz.
Louisiana Focus is a production of the Communications Department of UL Lafayette in cooperation with the AOC Community Media. Our director is Matt Roberts, our faculty advisor is Dr. Bill Davey, our producer is Shayla Lang, and I'm Horace Hall. We'll see you next week.